We've started a new war in Bukhara and have ended our long-standing alliance with Sweden, who is probably going to be dealing with a coalition war very shortly. Sending these guys into the Bukharan capital. What is Bukhara's military tech? 14. Mine is 17. I think we've got them beat. "38 months until the Age of Reformation ends. Battle of Chulum. 39 sailors every month now. We need 30 to fabricate our next claim on Crimea, I think, right? Yeah. I'm going to do something dangerous. Possibly dangerous anyway. And that is split my armies up to faster occupy Bukhara. People sampling new religions still. We'll continue to maintain our missionary strength as high as we can get it. Jan Brozek was a Polish mathematician, astronomer, physician, poet, writer, musician, and rector of the Krakow Academy. He worked on the theory of numbers and geometry, solving the problem of why bees create hexagonal honeycombs by demonstrating that the hexagonal form is the efficient way of using wax and storing honey. Brozek was a contributor of Nicholas Copernicus's theories, an ardent supporter of early prospective biographer of Copernicus. The building Collegium Brocianum in Jagiellonian University is named after Brozek. Hire him as an advisor. What the hell, why not? The Royal Heretic. I'll take national unrest right now. We've got the... Well, we did. We did have that guy as our advisor, but he's about to be kicked out. Sure, we'll hire him. He's cheap and gives us national or production efficiency. Where are the Bukharan armies? Are they anywhere? Do they have armies? Oh, well, those guys should be going down there. Sure, we'll give military access to anybody in Europe who really wants it. Almost won the siege of the capital already. Persia's Persia likes us. We could actually probably become allies really easily with them. But we're at war, so no is the answer. What's the next thing I want to fabricate a claim on? That's an 8. I think I'm willing to go with 8s. Converted that. Occupied Almaty. We won that siege. Fabricate another claim. Keep stuff moving. Bukhara already wants out of this war. Bukhara wants out of this war now. I don't want to say already because how long has this war been going on? A little bit over about 2 years, maybe. Great Britain has the first circumnavigation. I'm surprised it wasn't Portugal, honestly. Or no, not Portugal. Portugal is weak too this game. Yeah, Great Britain makes sense. We might see an Iceland form in this game too. If Sweden keeps on their path of Scandinavian ambition. Do they have any other? I don't think they do. I haven't seen any of their armies either. Well, I saw the armies once, but sure, I'll try to see if I can lure the armies out. We're trading in fur, right? Yeah. I'd be surprised if we weren't. I have no plans of going down as far as I can to siege out Jaunpur. But fighting that army would probably go a long way to winning this war. Renewed that loan, much as I didn't really want to do that. Sure, we'll go there. No, stay there. No, damn it. They're like 1 day away from finishing that. Once these guys are done, have them all gather up there. I think these guys are being afraid. They had moved up to the highlands. We're still going to attack into them. They have no cannon. Yeah, now is the time to strike. What is their leader like? A 3-5? We've got a 4-4. Stack wipe? No. They're probably going to head up here. But I think I want them to end their alliance with Jaunpur for one. War reparations, as much money as they can give me. And as much land as I can get out of them. Or, screw it, land first, then everything else. But, no, Jaunpur hasn't really helped them, so I'm assuming further wars they won't really. Get 51 with that. 50. 53. And I'll continue the war a little bit longer to get more war score. I'm guessing that's where they're heading. Up there, somewhere. Urgench or Karkalpak, or maybe Kazalkan. No. Convert. Okay. If they go somewhere else, I'm going to be surprised. Okay. They were just going roundabout way of doing it? Okay, so it's definitely one or the other, right? So it's that one. And we'll smash their army once we get there. Will we get there first? No. We could have if I knew exactly where they were going. Maybe. That might be the case. Now, do you guys want to give me that land? Okay, they have particularists again. Oh, they're willing to give me war reps too. And more land? No? I can probably get more land. Oh, damn it, not what I want to do actually. We'll prioritize more land. Can't get more war reps. That means I probably can't get. Okay, so we'll go 200 gold. 72% overextension. Bunch of coalition, or a bunch of aggressive expansion. But I don't think anyone can join that. So really, those are the only 5 that that are going to get aggressive expansion against me. Even though I'm taking all of this land. Whatever. I'm okay with that. Pay back the loan. Or at least one of them. And move on to the next war goal, which will be Crimea. So, Kaffa and Theodora. Or Azov and Tin. You know what, just go to Astrakhan. Like they did the last war. War exhaustion 0? Yep. We can create 7 more states. I think I'm going to do that, actually. We've got the admin points to do it. So Crimea has 62 development. State up. Where is the core? Oh, there it is. Core all. Comma has a lot too. Comma and perm. Going to hold off on that one though. The clergy and the nobility both need more land granted to them. That's not part of the state, okay. Um, 12 manpower is, I think, pretty good to give to the nobility. We'll give that to the clergy. And that brings everyone up to where they need to be. Everybody's getting out of there some way or another. So who all is possibly coalitioning against me? Tiberias stands on only a -30, which is really surprising. Persia too is surprising. -7. Crimea's terrible. Ottomans are going to be terrible. Mamluks are pretty bad. Tlemcen. So it is just those 3, or just those 5. Bukhara, Ottomans, Mamluks, Tlemcen, and who was the other one? Jaunpur? No? Crimea. And one of them might cease to exist shortly. Bohemia's the emperor again. I don't think that that's going to be really huge, except that Bohemia is, of course, going to have a lot of troops. It's got to be the Swedish. No. Cologne is. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe the Swedish coalition was going on. Should probably start fabricating some claims against Sweden, right? Any... They don't have any, like, coastal, trade, centers of trade or estuaries. So for them, it's all going to be about amount of development, I think, and trade good value. For example, Stockholm. It's a lot of development. Build spy network. I'm willing to decrease my army maintenance for now, I think. At least until the next war. Hey, if we had 4,000 gold, I could embrace global trade. Burgundy has gone bankrupt. All right, that's going to be the end of my alliance. So they've got a bunch of Dutch separatists and a bunch of. They're not going to be able to deal with any of those. Like, they're about to lose all of their lowland territories. We might actually see a proper Netherlands in this game, which will be interesting to say the least. Everyone's back home. Crimea is just still allied with Frankfurt for whatever reason. I should probably mothball my forts too. And then unmothball the ones near Crimea. People sampling new religion again. The Mamluks are sieging down the Ottomans, it looks like. I'll have to build a trade depot there. Decline of Cossack powers. They have no land. I'm not worried. I'm trying to keep them out of power, pretty much. Austria is no longer considered a great power. The Mamluks are. Okay. They're counter-espionaging me. That's going to take forever. Should I make more states? I can make how many more? 5? 6? 6. We have our first level of admin efficiency too, which is good. But I think I'm going to save my admin points for the next war with Crimea. How far until, or how long? We've still got 9 years on tech, so I'm not too worried. We'll increase our army maintenance again. How are the corps going? Taking forever, of course. Let's just declare war. Frankfurt will join. I could get Bohemia in on this, but why? And we'll make coup on the Wardle. Native assimilation. And there's really only 2,000 troops in the entire alliance that we're dealing with. That's funny and sad. No, this guy first. We'll go chase the Crimean army. Not sure where they're going to go. Hey, Fur, what do you know? Oh, whoa. They can go to these ones. Persia declared war on the Ottomans. Everybody's just having their way with them. Saratov's converted. We're going to have a lot of land to convert for a long time. Sure, let's give these people what they want. Was that worth it? Taking that one province? You're about to die. Okay, and don't need to keep my army here. Just split them up. Five. Split in half now. And scatter. We're getting 11 points across the board. I mean, it makes sense, but because our guy's a 465. We've lost a general. He was a good one too, which sucks. Why are we losing so much money? 4 months until the Age of Reformation ends. That's not why, but that's going to hurt our money even more. We're rooting out a lot of corruptions. Pretty much why we're suffering so much, such a great loss of money. And I'm not really worried about my forts right now, considering they have no troops at all in their entire alliance. I say that, and I watch them build troops, and for the sake of that line of thought, I'm going to re-up those forts. No, let's not go there. Taking their capital. I'm willing to split now. Or am I? Go down to their other fort, and then we'll send these guys to siege down or occupy something else. Huh, Japan's almost united. And they have land in Korea. Are they a tributary of Ming? They are not. Look at the Mamluks. Trade those guys places. Age of Absolutism. As governments wrest the absolute power in their countries from other parties, they are now able to devote themselves to the building of empires. This is the age of the state of rulers and their armies. One of our Inquisitor advisors has died. We are a multicultural nation already, that's good. We're not going to found 3 trade companies. We need to build universities when we can. How far am I from a potential for a large army? 14 force limit. 90 absolutism. I'm not going to be the Emperor of China. And there was no religious war, so it looks like we don't actually get that. How much money am I losing right now? Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So we weren't actually getting much money from the other guys. Or from the other era. I've never actually dealt with absolutism before. All I know is it lowers your coring costs and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm not sure exactly what else. Where can I check absolutism? It's government tab. Okay, we've got 54 max. We need to break the elective monarchy. Well, it's something to play around with, I guess. Autonomy change cooldown. I know we can gain absolutism by lowering autonomy, but we need to have provinces where we can lower said autonomy. Basically, the stuff we conquer, newly conquered stuff was probably the way to go on that. But I don't know. We'll deal with that in the next episode, along with finishing up this war with Crimea.